Another simple thing as well is simply to raise the profile of Britishness in the average household. And one of the ways you do that is when the British government writes to people, then it should brand the materials so that people know it's coming from the United Kingdom. This was brought back to my attention today when somebody sent me a copy of this thing from HM Revenue and Customs. Now, back at the end of the year, everybody who was entitled in Britain, which was millions of people, received this letter, the cost of living payments for eligible households. And what that meant is that basically the UK government was going to be given hundreds of pounds to your household to help with the cost of living and to help with the cost of gas and electricity. But if you read this, it doesn't mention once the UK government. It doesn't mention once the British government. It doesn't mention once the UK Treasury or the British Treasury or anything. And so a lot of people in Scotland would get this. And not everybody knows what HMRC means or even what HM Revenue and Customs is. And some people might even think it's a branch of the Scottish administration. So this needs to be like, there needs to be a Union Jack in here. This needs to be coloured. There needs to be branding that tells you very clearly the UK government is going to send you X amount of money between these months. And so people say, oh, well, maybe the UK government's good for something. Okay? Very simple branding. And we've been on this. We've been on this since furlough, when people were getting thousands of pounds from the UK government. But when they did a study, they found out that many people in Scotland didn't even know it was the UK government. They thought it was from Holyrood. Brand the furlough scheme British. Another policy that we wrote about back in autumn 2021.